Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another video. All right, so before I get started to today's different and interesting video, I want to show you guys the dried and resined results of the coasters I did for the Blooming Fridays that I'm going to be doing, hopefully more of. But here is coaster number 1. So I'm really happy. I know, don't mind the glare, but look how pretty that one is. And then we've got coaster number 2. So they dried perfectly, got a top coat of resin. Coaster 3. This one has a lot more purple in the center. And last but not least, coaster 4. I'm really excited about these, and I'm actually looking forward to doing more Blooming Friday videos. Hopefully I can keep up with it. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, it'll be good because then you guys just get to see different color combinations and that kind of stuff. And quickly before I forget, oh my gosh, there's about a week and a half left before Tammy Anderson and I fly off to Charlotte, North Carolina. There are still tickets available. They are still $50 off, so there's still the sale happening. If you are interested in coming to Charlotte, North Carolina to come and see us, you can email us at fluidartescape@gmail.com for all the info and details. As I said, we do have a few spots left. Our Saturday evening class is fully sold out though, but we still have some spots left in the other classes. So if you are interested, come and see us, come and learn with us, come and have a great time with us. It's being hosted at the Hyatt Hotel, literally right next to the airport, so you can shuttle. There's a shuttle that takes you from the airport to the hotel, so it's great. It's going to be a great time. I'm really excited. We're looking forward to it. So if you want more information, you still have time to sign up. So email us for all the information. All right, so today's video, you guys all remember I did that piece that Kathleen from Cause Creations challenged me to do, like a fiery red piece, and I'll put the picture up here so you guys can see that. Now, that turned out super duper pretty, but the more I looked at it, the more I thought something was missing from the center. And although I loved the way it looked, the center just looked so plain, and I thought I need to add something to the center. So I thought and thought and thought, I thought of like doing a mandala stencil or something like that. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to add a dragon to it. Now, if you guys remember way back, if you are a longtime viewer, when I was doing those wood cutouts, do you remember those? I had my wood guy, he was cutting me out all these animal shapes, and I had done a bunch of dragons, and I remembered that dragon in particular. And I always loved that design for the dragon. So what did I do? I thought I would put the dragon in the center of this piece, and I used my Cricut maker, something I have not used rarely ever. Bought it over a year ago, never used it. I think I've used it 5 times now maybe, so I'm still learning. And you'll see as you watch the rest of this video, because I recorded this in many different steps, different days and everything, so keep that in mind. But in the video I mentioned many times that I am not a Cricut expert. I don't know what I'm doing, but I thought I would record the process anyway, and then that way you guys can see the do's, the don'ts, the goof ups, the stupid oopsie moments, and all of that, so that hopefully you don't make the same mistake if you plan on moving into the Cricut world. There's so many possibilities and so many things you can do with a Cricut, but I just need to find the time to sit down and learn it. So anywho, enjoy the rest part of this video because it's gonna be a doozy. But anywho, I wanted to show you guys the finished dried resined results of the piece because it is done, and I'm doing this intro after I've done everything else. So this is what I mean. Everything's kind of twisted and backwards and whatnot, but I wanted to show you how amazing it looks. Look at this. Tell me that this isn't so much better now. Look at how he glows. I am super stoked. And it just fills in that space, all that negative space of black that was in there. He is just perfect in here. Look at how he glows. I am so excited with how this turned out. Look, once I put the ring light on him, oh my gosh, I'm super, super duper uber excited. So there it is. Now, if you want to know how I did all that, all my trials and errors and oh my screw ups, keep watching the rest of this video. Now, this is a 20 by 20 inch canvas, and it is available for purchase. So if anyone is interested in this painting, you can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. I love it. I almost kind of want to keep it, but I'm not, because I have nowhere to put it. But it is available for purchase. So that being said, I'm going to sign off and say goodbye. And you guys can watch the rest of this video. And if you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer your questions. Now, if it's Cricut questions, not sure I'll be able to help you, but I will do my best. All right. So that is it for me for now. Let's get to today's video. All right. So don't mind the mess here, but I've gone ahead and put my image on the Cricut app on my computer. Okay. I've gone ahead and I've put my piece that I'm using, the vinyl that I'm using on there. It's only going to up about here, so I didn't want to do the whole thing. All right, so now here's my Cricut. I'm gonna open her up. I'm gonna turn it on. All right, so now my computer is linked to that. So I'm just gonna let that finish doing what it's doing, and I'm going to insert this in between those two things, and then you push this button to feed it. Okay, gets itself ready. Okay, so there's that. That's done. So then, again, this is all new to me, so just keep that in mind. I'm not no Cricut expert. So then I know there's a glare. So then I go make it. All right, and everything looks good. Okay, and then let's see what happens when I hit continue. Okay, and then let's see, it says please wait. All right, so I'm waiting. Okay, then you got to choose the material that you're using. So again, don't mind my mess. There's my slippers. All right, so here is what the label looked like, or the wrapper. Oh, it's here somewhere. Adhesive foil, matte metallic sampler, adhesive foil. So you gotta browse materials. I might as well type it in here. Adhesive foil. Okay, so here we have our options. Adhesive foil. I assume that's what I need to choose. It's not matte. It just says adhesive foil. Okay, so it's not matte, so I'm going to choose that one. Okay. Done. All right, so that is done. So then you come back to the Cricut and you see how that's flashing. It means you're ready to go. So ready to go. Let's push it. And now the computer says it's preparing. All right, and let's see what it does. that's it. So now it shows you the flashing button to release it. And it is done. Let me put it here on the table. So there's the dragon. How I'm going to put that on the canvas, we're going to find out. But there you go. All right, next steps. All right, so the next thing you want to do now is you want to take this off the sticky mat. So I think there's a way to do it without like ruining it. And I'm not, again, guys, I'm a newbie at this, okay? I cannot guarantee you that what I'm doing is right. So I think I'm just going to pull it this way. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to put the plastic back over my mat. I think I kind of ruined it a little bit, but that's okay. All right, is what it is. Yeah, I kind of messed it up when it went through the Cricut machine. Wah, wah, wah. I guess you should take it off. All right, still good. The mat itself is fine, and you need this plastic to stay on because it's a sticky mat. Okay, so here is my dragon. All right, so now I'm going to get a pair of scissors and cut him out. Okay. All right, so there we go. And now I still have this left over to use for a future project. Okay, so the key here is, let me raise you guys up a little bit. There we go. The key here is to get this guy right here in the center. So the thing is too, you have to figure out how big or how small to make it. And I wish he was actually a little bigger, but it is what it is. It's just gonna have to do. I don't want to go through that process all over again, but he could have been a little bit bigger. I couldn't have made it that much bigger because there's this and here. Width-wise, he could have been bigger, but it doesn't go that way because the dragon is bigger lengthwise, not widthwise. So, all right, I'm rambling now. Now I need transfer tape. So let me grab some of that. I didn't know this, but apparently there's different types of transfer tape. This is strong grip transfer tape, and then there's just regular transfer tape. So I don't know what kind of transfer tape is required for this. Maybe it says it on the label. I probably should have read it. See, the label has like all these instructions. Yeah, it just says peel away the transfer tape from the adhesive foil at a 45-degree angle. If the adhesive foil images stick to the transfer tape, simply burnish the transfer tape onto the foil and peel away again. Yeah, whatever. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, well, we're gonna figure it out together. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so what you need to do first is peel away all the stuff you don't need. All right, so I've got these Cricut tools that I bought. And so you need to peel away the stuff you don't need, okay? So for example, you see the eye of the dragon? We don't need that. So that needs to come out. So you use this super duper sharp tool and you peel it off. Come on. I did this so much easier with my saxophone, man. Maybe because this is adhesive foil and not, there we go. Oh, I'm wondering. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem because I don't think the Cricut cut deep enough. Nope. I don't think I used the right setting. Nope. See? It's not coming apart. All right, so let me just show you guys the mistake I made. So I chose adhesive foil as a material, and what I did not do is the pressure. See how it says default? I should have clicked more. So more pressure, which means the needle here will apply more pressure to the, because it's not just your regular vinyl, it's adhesive foil. So that is why this guy doesn't come off, right? So look, I didn't apply enough pressure, so it's garbage. So that's a waste. So let's see if this does a better job. So, all right, I'm going to press go, and I'll be back when it's done. All right, so round 2. Now, I did actually make them a bit bigger since I figured, hey, I'm doing another one. I might as well make them a bit bigger. So yeah, let's see. Let's peel them off. Okay. Get my plastic. And you want to put your plastic back on as best as you can. All right. Okay, plastic is back on. This is good to go. Okay, as I was saying, transfer tape. Now, let's see if that made a difference. Let me try and peel the eyeball out now and see. Please, I hope that really made a difference. I hope. Okay, a little bit. Yeah, it definitely feels easier to peel it off. Okay, this is gonna be a doozy. She's gonna be a doozy. All right, well, we'll see what happens. If this doesn't work, I might just use vinyl instead of this adhesive foil nonsense, but all right, I'm going to speed you guys up for a little bit after I get this end going and see what happens. Cross your fingers for me. All right, so that took me about 40 minutes. It wasn't easy. You saw really quickly in the time lapse there, me peeling off all the excess. Yeah, that was not easy. And I know I probably did that wrong, which is why I keep telling you guys, do not follow me for like Cricut advice, because I don't know what I'm doing and I'm still really new at all of this. So yeah, you can't, don't ask me anything about Cricut. So anywho, I got him cut out, which he looks fantastic. And yeah, that was a pain in the butt. But again, thank gosh I have these special tools because I definitely needed them. So then I literally just put some transfer tape over it. And then I used this Cricut, flattener to just, push it down, make sure there's no air bubbles anywhere and any of that. Okay. So now it should peel off this white and stick, the dragon should stick to the transfer tape, which as you can see is what it's doing. So yeah, that should be interesting. Let's see how we get this on the canvas without screwing it up, because then we're gonna have a big problem. So I think I'm going to, I don't want to ruin or waste the transfer tape, but I don't much have a choice here. So I'm just going to cut, because I don't want it sticking when I'm putting it on the canvas. So unfortunately, I'm just going to cut the ends off. Oh, that is hard to cut. Okay. Cut this end off. Okay. I don't want to waste this. I could use it probably for something else. So I'm going to cut that, peel that off, and stick this back on here for future use if I ever need it. All right, so at least now it's not sticking. So let me get my canvas and set myself back up here, put these plastic things back on the tips, because these will take your eyes out, let me tell you. All right, got my tweezers. Okay, let me get the canvas up here. Okay, I am nervous as heck because I've never done this before, and the last thing I want to do is ruin this beautiful painting. But I just felt like it needed something here in the center. So I'm going to go for it, and oh my gosh, you know, whatever happens, happens. So anyways, I cut around him so that I can kind of be able to put him in the center here the best I can. And you know what, to even think about it, he could have even been bigger. Like I could have made him a little bit bigger, but I ain't going back, let me tell you. Okay, so I guess you got to figure out where your starting point is, like where your center is. And to me, that looks pretty centered. All right. So what you're supposed to do, I don't know. Like, I mean, you should really just Google or YouTube videos on this. Do extensive research. Because like, I mean, I really do want to learn how to use the Cricut a lot better. But quite frankly, I just don't have the time. All right. So I've kind of heard something about like peel part of it off, right? And then figure out where your center is going to be. And then kind of push it down. I don't know. Again, oh my gosh. Those of you who are watching and are Cricut experts, please don't come after me. Please don't, you know, be mad and just be like, no, you're doing it wrong. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I've said it 100 times. I don't know, but I'm gonna. Okay, so I've put him down there. Okay. So now, why did I put away my little thing? I don't know why I did that. I need that. I need this guy back. Okay. So now you take this guy and you kind of just do this as I slowly take off the back. I hope to goodness that's centered. Centered or not, that's where it's going. All right, so I'm just gonna put my hand underneath because I don't want to push the canvas down. Make sure you get this all stuck down. There's no air bubbles. It looks pretty good. I don't know. Okay. So if I did this right and this is gonna work, if it works, I should be able to now peel the transfer tape off, and the dragon is supposed to stick to the canvas and not on my transfer tape. So if that doesn't happen, I'm scrapping this whole idea, and then you probably won't even see this video, let alone, you know, any of that. So guess I need my tools again. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I gotta get under here. Oh no. No. Oh wait. Okay, that one's stuck. Why isn't this little tip sticking? Come on, buddy, stick. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, go slow. Oh my gosh. Man, this, maybe I didn't need this super duper strong grit transfer tape. I don't know. So I'm peeling, instead of peeling upwards, I'm peeling like really like against the canvas. Oh my gosh, it's working. Yeah, don't peel up. Okay. You see how I'm kind of going side to side? Okay, my dragon is not perfect, like when I had to cut him out, like all the excess, but you know what? I've never done this before, and for a first timer, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Because I'm not an expert by any means. Oh my gosh! Now this is garbage now. I don't think I can reuse this. I don't know. Can I? Maybe. I'll put it back. Whatever. There. Why not? Just put it back. Okay. Ah! Okay, so here's my issue with this. There's some, like, you can see the silver foil underneath him, and I think that's the part I'm not happy with. Let me see if I can show you. There, you can definitely see it. Like, you see there's little parts of silver from underneath the copper foil. And so I wonder if I can take, like, a Sharpie or a marker and just kind of color it in. I don't know if that'll work. So I've got this really thin Sharpie. I'm going to try one spot and see if it makes a difference. This thing doesn't really work that well, does it? This isn't working. Let's try a marker. Problem is, this is such a thicker tip. I wonder if instead of using a Sharpie, I use some black paint. Yeah. Or I just leave it as is. It's not so bad with the Sharpie. I don't know. Maybe not. But he went on there quite nice. I really like it. I don't know what to do. Do I just leave it? Or do I attempt to use a black paint? Let me think about it. I'll be back. All right, so I took a teeny tiny brush and some of my oxide black, and for about half an hour, as you saw in the time lapse, I covered up all the little silver edges, and I am thrilled that it looks perfectly fine now. Look at that. No more silver edges, and you can't even see like the paint. I'm so glad I went this route and not this route, because this would have been stupid. But yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. The only thing I probably wish I would have done better is make the dragon bigger. Because like, I mean, he could have come out to about here, right? You know, he could have gone a little bit taller, but I am so not complaining. No. So now I'm going to cover this in a coat of Krystal Resin. I'm so excited. He looks so cool. And I love the color because he matches. He's matchy-matchy. I think that looks really neat. So I'm going to now top coat this with Krystal Resin. And tomorrow morning it'll be ready to go. So I will show you guys the finished results tomorrow. Here we go. All right, so here we go. Here it is, finished, resined, and beautiful as ever. I have it on the floor because if I put it up on the wall, you get window reflection. So that's why I've got it on the floor. But I'm super happy with how this turned out. The dragon looks amazing. I'm so, so glad I ended up doing that because it just really added to it. It's almost kind of like a fire-breathing dragon and the fire's all around him. I think it's super duper neat and super cool. So I would love to know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Check out everything in the description below. If you are watching and you are not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. If you like what you see, hit that red subscription button and hit that bell, that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I post a new video. So that is it. If you are interested in this piece, you know what to do. Email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. And that is it for me for now. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.